Hey guys, how are you doing today? It is Coach B. Wiley. Hope your week is going well. If you just stumbled upon my page, my name is Coach B. Wiley. I'm a certified professional life coach. I do content all about dating drama, relationship trauma. If you are just coming out of a breakup, I give you insight on that. I talk all about how to communicate with your mate, with your children, with people on your job, and all things in between. And of course, today is one of my favorite things to do is my Ask B. Wiley segment where you ask me your question and I come on here doing what I do and I answer your question totally free and I leave you anonymous. So if you like content like that, if you're interested in content like that, feel free to subscribe. Okay, so today's question, could not tell if it's a guy or a girl due to the way they set their name up, but they say, should I confess my feelings in things or wait to see what happens with my friends with benefits? I'm looking at my tablet here. I pulled this question. Side note, if you ever want to ask me a question, feel free. You can always email me. That email is always in the description box. You can email me, askbwiley@coachbwiley.com. You can also put it in the comments, your question, if you want to. You can shoot me an inbox message or a DM, and or you can go to Quora.com, Quora.com to ask me your question. You will always stay anonymous unless you just want your name to be out there. It doesn't matter to me either way. So Coach B. Wiley is where I am on all social media: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, so let's dive in because this person breaks it down. Should I confess my feelings? Let's start there. All right. So I don't know if you've ever had a friend with benefits. If you don't even know what that means, that's basically two people that like each other. However, what they've decided to do is hook up. So hook up is let me just spell it out because this is YouTube. So hook up. If you ever see me dance around a word, it's for a reason. It's not because I'm a little silly little girl. So friends with benefits is when you have sex with a person, and that's I can't say it. This retainer. Generally, all you do is do the do. It's like a Netflix and chill type of deal. So if you're in this, and I'm talking to you because you wrote it to me, I would say test the waters. Because what I mean by that, it's all about energy. I go off energy when engaging with humans. And you'll know that person's energy if you have good discernment. If when you try to stay over a little longer and they're like, oh, yeah, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go meet my mom for lunch. I gotta go walk my dog. If there's always some sense of urgency to get you out, or if you're over their house, or if there's a sense of urgency, got something to do, every single time they come to your house or vice versa, then that might be a telltale sign that all they want to do is bump and grind. And so you want to just check the scene. And another thing is if you don't have conversations much about anything, but you know what? So you have to use discernment, you have to listen to your gut, and you have to read the room. Because I say this, because yes, sure, it is okay to confess your feelings to this person, 100%. However, it can be out of left field. It can take them off guard if they literally don't even know where this is coming from. If you literally went from, hey, I'm gonna holler at you, I'm gonna come through, we're gonna whoop de woo, then go. If that's literally how things go, and then all of a sudden they come over, y'all do y'all thing, and you're like, you know what, I really like you and I wanna date you, they're gonna be like, whoa, where did this come from? Things could get awkward. That could make that person totally shut down and become distant. So when you're in this friends with benefits type of situation, you definitely want to be able to read this person enough to know that they'll be comfortable with having the conversation. That doesn't mean that they're going to confess the same true feelings that you have for them to you. It means that they'll be mature enough to receive what you have to say. Now, the second part of the question says, should I end things? That's interesting. Some people, men will do this. Men will, not all, but men tend to have the tendency to, if they feel themselves liking a girl and they may know that she doesn't like them back in that way, or due to the fear of rejection, that she doesn't feel that way, she's going to let him down and just let him know, hey, I just want to use you for this, I don't want that. Then he may just ghost the friends with benefits, become distant with the friends with benefits, stop dishing out the benefits to the friends, or just avoid the person and create excuses. So if you're in this situation, and it's not funny, because this whole friends with benefits, side note, this whole friends with benefits thing, I don't think it's healthy. I can't say that I've never had a friend with benefits before. Of course, 100%. And from my experience, it just typically, because women are women, women can tend to have a more emotional connection with that man, when a man can just get up, do his thing, and go and be good. He's solid. Whereas women, if you do it for so long, some women can go into a friends with benefits situation, be like, this is all I want, I'm good. It is possible, trust me, to go into a situation like that and have your mind made up, like, this is it. I'm not going to allow myself to even think or entertain anything more than this. I've done that before. I've literally mastered my mind to do that. However, from my same experiences, I don't recommend people having friends with benefits, because it causes too much confusion. And it typically can be up, down, all around. Someone always tends to like the other person. One person always wants more, and then it's just like, I thought we were supposed to be having fun. Why is it so hard to do now? Literally, why is it so hard, and not in a good way? So you just want to consider all things when you're thinking about, I gotta sneeze, excuse me, going into a friends with benefits situation. So we first covered the feelings. Should they confess the feelings? Then they said, should I just end things? Okay, so should you just end things? I didn't answer the question. Should you just end things? I don't think so. You don't just want to cut something off cold turkey. Because if that's your friend and then y'all dishing out benefits, if you've been giving yourself to this person, then you should just at least tell them, hey, this is how I'm feeling. And I don't want to feel this way. And people are not comfortable. And maybe you're not comfortable. And when people are uncomfortable with having the conversation, even though they can give you their body comfortably, which is strange, but it's human, that we can give our bodies to someone, but we're uncomfortable with having the conversation that should have been had a long time ago, or that needs to be had in this moment. So if you're uncomfortable, I get it. However, I challenge you to not just end things, but to at least say to them, hey, I've been having a good time. I enjoy spending time with you. However, I think I need to focus on other things. I think I need to go ahead and just stop doing this. And you can give them whatever reason you want to give them. Hey, I'm moving to Japan. We're not gonna be able to do this anymore. I'm gonna have to end things. Hey, I just started a job. They're gonna have me working 12-hour shifts, and then I'm gonna pick up my part-time job that laid me off during that you know what season. So you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end things. Or you can just be direct and be like, look, we've been doing this for a minute now. And I know this is what it is. However, I feel myself wanting it to be something more. And because I understand that this is what it is, because you told me that from the gate, I want to go ahead and cut myself off from this situation, because I don't want to put myself in a situation to where I'm wanting more, expecting more, and now getting mad because more isn't happening. See how mature that is? And that person should be able to respect that and keep it moving. That's how you end things. All right. So the last part is, should I wait to see what happens with my friends with benefits? Well, typically friends with benefits just phase out. They literally just fizzle, phase out. Some people will have a friends with benefit and then it'll stop. It'll phase itself out, and then it'll pick back up a year or so from now. Then it'll phase out and pick back up. But that's not even healthy, in my opinion. Like, you can't wait this thing out, because how it starts is how it's going to start. And if you're dealing with a man, typically with men, how you start is how they're going to follow. You lead, the woman leads. Not saying this is a woman because I don't know. But the woman leads and the man follows. So if the woman gonna keep laying down, the man gonna keep laying down until he finds someone he wants to be with, gets in a relationship and or marriage, or until maybe he just don't want to do it no more. He's bored, he's over it. But when it comes with a man, so that was a woman. So with, as far as, let me make sure I'm on track here, or wait to see what happens. Waiting to see what happens sounds like a girl. It sounds like it's coming from a girl. Like, I know we're doing this, but maybe. And that's not good to think like that. Nothing's going to happen but what is happening. Like, why would something magically change? Is some wizard gonna come down here and sprinkle some fairy dust over your friends with benefits situation and decide that this is now your husband after 6 months of just being a friend with benefits? That doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, the bottom line is, don't be a friend with benefits, number one. If you know that you're mutually attracted to someone, that's what humans do. We're attracted to one another. Normal. It's totally normal. However, if you know that deep down inside you want a relationship, don't get involved. If you know deep down inside you have a tendency to want people that don't want you, don't get involved. If you know that you have a tendency to have a previous history of friends with benefits when you know it's not even something you want to do, you're just doing it because you see other people doing it, it's trending on social media, and that a lot of women are saying, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. And or if you have a pattern of just going with the flow and doing whatever the Joe wants you to do, don't do it. Fellas, if you're in this situation, I challenge you to use self-discipline. It is okay to be attracted to this young lady. However, if you do not see a long-term committed relationship, dating her exclusively, don't do it. No matter what she says that comes out of her mouth. Us as women will sell these dreams, we'll tell these tall tales to get what we want, not all, some. And then we'll have you thinking that we good. It's like we all good. Oh, she cool, she on board. And then you end up doing the friends with benefit thing. And next thing you know, she's sending you long drawn out text messages. She calling you, asking you why you didn't call her back. And she's all over the place. Don't get yourself involved. Fellas, keep your penis to yourself unless you're ready to receive all the toxicity, all the lurking, all the ignorance, all the neck rolling, and things in between with your car, the sugar in your tank, the busting of the windows. Just don't get involved. We need to dead this whole friends with benefits thing, and we need to work on self-control and discipline. Now, you asked me what my opinion was. This is my opinion. I broke it down, and I gave you a little something on the end. This is a judgment-free zone, so if you decide you're mature enough, emotionally intelligent enough to go into something and be somebody's friends with benefits, then you need to be mature enough to act on what's going to come with it. Whether that means you're going to like that person more than they like you, whether that means you're going to have a body count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whether that means that you're going to be mentally confused and frustrated about what's going on because they're confusing you. They say one thing, then do another, and now it's like mind trickery. You need to know what you're signing up for. And when it comes with friends with benefits, the fine print is never the same because we're all different as individuals. One individual could be like this afterwards. The next individual could literally treat you like a piece of meat and have no qualms about it. So just think about what you're signing up for. All right, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Thank you to the person that asked me this question. I really appreciate you. And again, if you want to ask me a question, feel free. I'm on all platforms. Coach B. Wiley. Let me know your thoughts on this video by commenting below. Don't forget, if you like this video or not, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video so more people can be exposed to my page. Talk to you guys later.